Today we're very glad to be chatting with Jake Miller. How's it going?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. So you have to tell us, how did you first start off being a singer and a rapper, and when did you first put your first YouTube video up?
Well, I've always loved music. I've always played guitar and the drums. I taught myself how to play those instruments as a little kid. In ninth grade in my English class, I turned all of my poems that I had written into songs using GarageBand on my computer. So that was really the first time that I made like a song, like a serious song. And then the first time I put out a YouTube video was probably it was one of the songs that I made from my English class called "Sit Back and Relax." Me and my sister, we went outside, and on her computer, using the camera built into the computer, she filmed me singing the song, and I put it on YouTube. And from there, people kept asking me to put up more videos, and it all started from that.
Very nice. Awesome. And then you also opened up for Snoop Dogg, which is pretty neat. How was that experience for you?
That was awesome. That was actually my first live performance ever anywhere, and it was in front of like 5,000 people at Club Cinema in Pompano, Florida, and I had like 6 of my best friends on stage behind me to make me more comfortable because I was like really nervous, and it was a really fun night.
Wow. And then you also with Sean Kingston and Flo Rida. How was it working with them too?
Yeah. That was really cool. It was really good meeting them because, I mean, I always listen to them on the radio, obviously, and it's just cool, like, being on the same stage as them. It's an honor.
Is there anyone you want to perform with in particular? Any inspirations?
Probably Drake. He's my inspiration, and I listen to his music on repeat all the time, and I just came from his concert, actually, like, last week, and I loved it, and I would love to either be on a song with him or meet him or perform with him. That would be awesome.
Wow, that is neat. And then tell us, you actually won T-Mobile's contest that they had going on?
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience. How was it? It must have been exciting.
Yeah, that was fun. T-Mobile came to me to represent my area of the country, and whoever got as many votes and all these likes for Facebook and all this stuff, and it was over like 2 months, and me and my fans, they were so great, and they helped me win, and I won a lot of money to go towards my music, and they flew me out to Keenan Cahill's house to do a video with him, and that was all very cool.
How was it with that music video, working with Keenan?
It was awesome. We went to lunch before, and I got to know him really well. He's a really cool kid.
That's so neat. I actually remember the T-Mobile contest going on. I remember there were all these votes going online on Facebook, and I saw it, and everyone's like, vote for Jake, vote for Jake. I mean, you literally scroll down the page, and I just saw Jake, Jake, Jake. So obviously that's why you won, so that's exciting. Yeah,
I had great support in that contest. My fans were awesome.
That's so neat. And then you have to tell us about your own music video coming out. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I actually just saw the final version like 2 nights ago, and it's gonna be. I'm so excited about it. It's my favorite song yet, and my favorite video. It shows a more serious side of me, and it's more sentimental than anything. It's not like bragging about how good I am or any of that stuff. It's more. It means something to me. So I'm really excited to put that out, and it should be out at the end of this week, maybe at the beginning of next week.
And you actually filmed that in Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah.
Very nice. Looking forward to that. And then tell us your inspiration about your Twitter picture. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, that's the album. That's the single cover for this next video. The video is well, the song is really about how it compares in the first verse. It compares a homeless guy who has nothing but is content and happy, and it compares that to a man that I talk about in the second verse who is rich and has everything but is miserable and stressed out and all this stuff. So the video is about a homeless guy who he just sits on the street every day, begs for money, but he's like content with his life, and he tries to clean up his act and gets a haircut and gets a suit and gets a job, and then realizes that he likes his old life better with all these material things, like they didn't really make him happy like he thought they would. So he goes back to being a bum, or a homeless guy, sorry. And that's really how the video goes.
Oh, that's awesome. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then we're actually going to talk about your Twitter now, which is @JakeMillerMusic. Tell us, how do you like using it?
I love Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time. Everywhere I go, I'm tweeting.
And do you have a favorite tweet that either someone's tweeted you or that you've tweeted?
I don't know. Whenever my fans tweet me, I like to see what they like to say, or if they send me pictures of of the times that I met them or me performing. I like seeing all that kind of stuff.
And you asked your fans on Twitter, do they have a favorite line from any song? And we're going to ask you the same.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite line from any song?
That's a good question. Not off the top of my head. I'm pretty proud of the line that I wrote about I'm living the Miller high life, because it's obviously is it a simile or a metaphor? I don't even know. But last name is Miller, so
you could do a lot with that. I like Miller time as well. How you have that?
Yeah, actually, when I was in 5th grade, I ran for president, and my slogan was "It's Miller time," and I won.
That's so neat. Yeah, you could do a lot with that name. And then we're also going to ask you. We have a couple get-to-know-you questions. So the first question is, tell us your favorite fast food restaurant.
Definitely Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Good choice. Good
Spicy
choice.
chicken sandwich.
Very nice. And then tell us one thing we may not know about you.
That you may not know about me. I'm a good artist. Not musician-wise, but drawing. I love drawing. I love doing graffiti and drawing people and cartoons. That's probably whenever I'm not involved in music, I'm probably doing something with art. I love it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is something we didn't know about you. That's cool. And then we're going to ask you your favorite TV show.
Favorite TV show? Probably 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men, okay. And how about a prized possession or something you can't live without?
My car.
Your car. What type of car do you have?
An Infiniti.
Ah, okay. Awesome.
Oh.
And then we're going to ask you, since you do know how to rap, can you do any freestyling?
Freestyling? I'm not the best at freestyling.
Okay, because we were going to ask you if you could freestyle. If you could. If not, it's...
You want me to?
Sure.
I'm just living in the fast lane, you can try and catch me. I'm ripping up the beat, you can sew me up and patch me. Just measure up and match me, you never will, I'm nasty. They say that I'm the best, I'll say the same if you ask me. I started from the bottom, ain't nobody doing a name. It's crazy in so little time, I bought the place. Came so insane, how my life is everything but plain. The stars have aligned and the heavens are to blame.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Thank you.
And then tell us your YouTube channel and your website, and where else fans can check you out.
Twitter and Facebook, you can find me at Jake Miller Music, and on Facebook it's just Jake Miller Music. My website is jakemillermusic.com, and my YouTube channel is MillerTime2892.
And anything else your fans can expect from you musically to come?
I'm going to the studio this Sunday and Monday from 4 in the afternoon to 4 in the morning both days, so I'm probably going to make 2 or 3 songs then, so hopefully a lot of good music coming, more music videos, maybe a music video to the drive-thru, if you guys know that song, and obviously this new song, I'm Alright, that's coming out at the end of this week, hopefully.
Awesome. So thank you again so much.
Thank you for having me.